siya so I can share it on YouTube as well. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this live broadcast. My name is Bam. I'm so grateful for your attention tonight. Kamusta kayong lahat? I hope I'm coming in loud and clear. I'm so excited to share with you. I'll go on my phone para ma-check ko lang if there's going to be any live viewers today. I'm very grateful, number one, because I was just able to finish my workout of just a few minutes and then had an amazing, amazing dinner. Kamusta kayo? What are you grateful for today? Type it down in the comment section. I'd love to interact with you. What are you most grateful for today? Kamusta kayo? Where are you listening in from? Are you tired of people pleasing? That's my topic tonight. If makita nyo, I'm moving around so much, it's just my energy is just so great. So I'm gonna be waiting for a few people here. Kamusta kayo? So sort of like an intro lang, no? What's been happening? I recently did a live interview with Father Jerry Orbos last Saturday, 4 p.m. sa Life Kite page. It was amazing. Sobrang, I got emotional. I was actually crying because a lot of what he said, I don't know, I felt like there are times, diba, pag when you're praying or when you're, I don't know, you're speaking to someone and you just feel like God speaking directly to you. Yun ang naramdaman ko with Father Jerry. But I also felt his love for a friend that he recently lost. And I know a lot of people are grieving or we have lost someone important sa atin, and it just hits you right in the heart when you see people expressing so much love for another human being. So yun ang naramdaman ko kay Father Jerry. It's encouraging kasi madami sa inyong nanonood tonight. Maybe you're like me, sabi mo, Bam, I really need to experience this love that is unconditional, this love that is, I don't know, uplifting, inspiring. And very few of us, sobrang konti sa atin ang nakakuha ng ganitong pagmamahal. Because the way that we have experienced love, ang daming, there's a lot of, there's a lot of conditions. There's a lot of things that have to happen. Maybe you've experienced, people will say that, yeah, we'll love you only if you change. Kung magbabago ka, then we will love you. But if you don't change, then, we will not love you. By the way, I'm also saying hi to everyone on YouTube, since I will be posting this on my YouTube as well. I'm grateful for you guys following me here and for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Bam Santiago? Yeah, I think it's Bam Santiago. And yeah, so we'll get to the topic tonight as we build up the audience. So tonight I'm speaking about people pleasing. Kung pagod ka na at rinding-rindi ka na sa trying to, how can I say, please people, or you're hearing this voice in your head and ayaw mo na siyang nadidinig, that you just keep hearing how not good enough you are, and all of these things. Yan ang pag-uusapan natin tonight. I'm not going to be enumerating a lot of stuff, but I will randomly be sharing things. So if nandito kayo, let me know if you're joining. Hi, Joanna. Kumusta, Joanna? Good to see you here. Good evening sa'yo din. You are a milestone follower. Salamat, Joanna, for following up to today. Sana ma-encourage kayo sa content ngayon. It's free content. So where do I start with this topic? Well, first of all, I think kung nanonood kayo and you have experienced trying to please people in your life, welcome to the club. President ng club. Ito nga ako ngayon. It's very difficult because we're trying to, for many of us, madami sa atin, we're trying to gain people's approval and love. And we do it at a cost. Meaning, sa sarili nating, hindi na natin mismo sa sarili natin na mamahalo, na respeto, para lang makuha ang respeto at pagmamahal ng ibang tao. And para sa madami sa atin, for those of you who are watching, there's many of us who are hurting. Wow, ang galing nito. May ano din pala, may Tagalog subtitles ang nakita ko dito sa Facebook. I've never seen Tagalog subtitles before, so I'm doing Taglish. This is great. Anyway, so I got distracted a little bit. Yun. Nakakapagod siya because there's three words, right? There's three words that keep popping up sa atin whenever we keep trying to prove our value and worth to people. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. Therefore, I have to keep doing certain things for people to approve of me, for people to like me, for people to accept me. Ang problema dito, may naka-experience na ba ng ganyan dito? The problem with this is, well, we never get to understand who we really are. We never also get to We never get, ito importante to, we never get to a space, Joanna and hi Neri, kamusta? Good evening. We never get to a space where we get to also not just understand yung sarili natin, but hindi tayo aabot sa punto na mamamahal natin yung sarili natin. We can't get to a point where we love ourselves. This is difficult because I think deeply rooted into wanting to please people is also wanting to please God. Can anyone can relate? Like, di ba, sabi natin parang, God, I want to make sure I live a life that is pleasing to you and this and that. But ito yung problema with bringing God into the picture. For many of us, it becomes a point where other people will manipulate you. Nangyari na ba sa inyo yan? Because you're part of some group or something, but people are using it to guilt you. Now, ito indicator to ah. If you are in a relationship and guilt is being used as a card against you, meaning I'm trying to make you feel bad para lang may gawin kang action for me to feel better, I would say that's a warning sign. That's a flashing red light that it's important makita nyo. Why so many people who are following this page, by the way, kamusta kayong lahat? Hi, I hope you're happy seeing me. Feel my super strong energy. Nag-recharge ako the past 3 days. So my energy is just crazy tonight. So kung meron kayong kilala, by the way, na tonight na medyo mababa yung energy nila, na nalulungkot sila, na discourage sila, itag nyo sila, share this video. I'm gonna be encouraging some people tonight. So going back to the topic, para mahalin at para maintindihan natin paano mahalin ng sarili natin. Bakit importante to? I also talked about the card. Medyo distract lang. I'm so excited. It's because if we allow this to continue for a long time, and not a lot of you experience this. Sabi niyo, Coach, that's been my experience in this relationship, in my family relationship. Lalo na family. So many in our families, we're not even aware we're allowing people to manipulate us, to hurt us. Sabi, but Coach, family ko yun eh. Anong magagawa ko? Madami kang magagawa. But the worst thing for us na hindi natin ginagawa is to get out of those relationships. But we end up becoming very resentful. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Sumasama na yung loob mo, either sa nanay mo, sa tatay mo, sa kapatid mo, whoever. And but on the outside, we're smiling and we're saying we're okay. But on the inside, we're already dying and hurting. And we don't like the experience of being in this relationship. Pero many of us make ourselves out to be a victim. Sinasabi natin, wala naman ako magagawa, coach eh. Ganito talaga eh. But the problem here is then you start taking on what we call a victim mentality. Can anyone type in victim mentality if you're with me tonight? Hi, Jennifer, kamusta? I don't know who else is here. Hi, Romel, kamusta? Good evening sa inyo. So when you take on a victim mentality, ang usual linya na sinasabi natin, wala naman akong magawa eh. Wala naman akong magawa eh. Anong magawa ko? Wala akong magawa eh. But if you use that type of thinking for the rest of your life, kung ganyan ang gagamitin mo sa buhay mo, you're gonna notice ang dami mong dead ends or roadblocks na haharapin in your life. What does that mean? It means mawawalan ka ng madaming option. Because sinasabi mo, ganito talaga eh, wala akong magagawa. It's a victim mentality where we actually talk about this in my program, Unbounded, happening December. The belief system that comes up for many of us is, I'm powerless. I want to change something in my life, but I can't change it. Kasi ganito talaga ako eh. Ganito ako mag-isip. Dito ako na-offend. Dito ako nasasaktan. And it happens over and over again. But you'll be very right. Ibig sabihin, tama ka naman sa yung mga things na sinasabi mo. But the problem is, we never get to move forward in life. Hindi tayo umuusad. We're not growing. We think we are. It's a deception. We think we're growing. We think we're learning. But we're still staying stuck emotionally, energetically, spiritually. So, hello to yung mga anniversary followers. Ako, ang dami kong anniversary followers. I don't know anong difference ng milestone followers, anniversary follower, but I'll just announce it anyway. Anniversary followers, si Neri, si Jennifer, Gina Lynn, hello sa inyong lahat sa Singapore, si Romel as well. I hope more people get to join this. It's a great topic. So, babalikan ko yun, no? Pag nagagamitan kayo ng guilt, when people are using guilt to manipulate you, that's already a red flag. You're gonna know, sabi mo, wow, I don't like this happening. Hindi ko gusto itong nangyayari, pero pinapayagan ko siya paulit-ulit. Because coach, I feel bad kapag hindi ako mag-give in eh, pag hindi ako bumigay. Then you've already fallen into the guilt trap. I'll say that again. You've already fallen into the guilt trap. When people are guilting you, making you feel guilty, and you're taking action because ayaw mong masaktan sila. Because sabi mo, coach, pag nasaktan sila, ako naman yung nagigilty. And it makes you think you're a bad person. You're not a bad person. Kailangan ko iklaro yan. So many people who watch these videos, they think, oh, coach, I'm a bad person, kaya para saan pa, bakit pa ako mag-effort? Why would I try to, to make an effort for a better life? Bakit pa ako mag-effort, coach, to, well, mag-effort ka because if hindi ka mag-effort, and I hope you guys get this tonight, if you don't take effort, then for the rest of your life, you'll be crying. For the rest of your life, you'll be miserable. For the rest of your life, you'll be depressed. For the rest of your life, you'll be angry. For the rest of your life, you'll be unhappy. Sino sa inyo gusto niyo yun for the rest of your life? No one. I mean, if you're aware of what's happening, patterns na nangyayari sa buhay mo, thank you, Romel, for typing it in. Mapapansin mo, nga, no, may pattern na nangyayari. Now, reverse natin to ng konti. Some of you, you're the ones who are actually making other people feel guilty. You're making them feel bad so that they start doing things for you or to make you feel better. Narinig yan? Alam mo bakit ako bad trip? Bakit hindi ako okay? Kasi ikaw ginawa mo to sinabi mo yan That's such a that's a toxic way of having relationships. When I'm blaming another person for the way I'm feeling. That's why we're always saying how our feeling is a choice, right? It's not, sabi mo, coach, importante ba yun? Yes. Because if you think how you're feeling is always based on what other people say or do not say or do not do, you become a victim of any relationship. Meaning kahit saan ka ilagay, kahit saan ka itapon, there's always going to be something that na hindi okay sa'yo, and it's always going to make you feel bad. And kahit saan ka ilagay o ihagis, it's never ever going to work out. Now, importante ito, bakit natin pinag-uusapan? Because if you're one of those people na gusto mo makausad, you want to move forward, you want to change the way you think. So type that in, or if you're writing notes, it's important for me to change the way I think. Meron akong share the other day in the Weekend Talk. By the way, the Weekend Talk, it's usually Saturdays, 8 p.m. sa Life Guide page. But etong Saturday, it's 4 p.m. Last week with Father Jerry Orbos was 4 p.m. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung interview niyon, please do so. You're gonna, maybe you're like me, you'll cry. You'll get touched. It's so powerful. So binanggit ko yung sa Weekend Talk the other time. I forget what I was talking about, but I talked about it sa Weekend Talk na to change the way you think. Oh yeah, yung suffering natin, it's based on how we think. How we, many of you watching this, you might see yourself as a victim of life. And I'm not trying to downplay yung hurt and pain na pinagdaanan ng mga tao who are watching these videos. I'm not saying that, whatever happened to you was not painful or it was okay. No. But what I am trying to say is for you to be able to move forward para makausad ka, you can't keep living in the past anymore. You can't keep saying, oh, coach, this happened to me, a year ago, 10 years ago, 50 years ago, because you keep using your story as an excuse to stay stuck. Ulitin ko yun, a lot of you are using your story to stay stuck. You're using it as an excuse. And I say that with as much compassion and as love as I can. Sabi mo, coach, like, how dare you say that? Yeah, why do I dare say that? Because for many of you, if you get to let go of your excuses, I also share this a Weekend Talk. If you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. Ibig sabihin, nakikipaglaban ka, sabi mo, hindi ko talaga kaya Makikipag-away ako sa kahit kininong tao nagsasabing kaya kong, mas gumanda yung buhay ko, mas gumanda yung health ko. Hindi ako naniniwala. Mas kayang gumanda ng relationship ko. Hindi ako naniniwala. Mas umokay yung financial situation ko. Don't believe. Makikipag-away ako sa inyong lahat. And a lot of us are fighting people so that we get to keep our limitations. Meaning, ayaw natin baguhin We don't want to change our script. So write this down if you're taking notes. Change your story, change your life. Change your story, change your life. For many of us, we don't want to change our story. We don't want life to change. We want other people to change. Kailangan sila magbago. Pag sila nagbago, then I'll be happy. Pag sila nagbago, then I'll be lucky. Pag sila nagbago, then I'll be okay. But you're going to notice, di ba napapansin nyo sa buhay, people rarely ever change. Panandalian, for some of us, will spot it. It's a bias. Meaning nakikita tayo, we want to confirm this belief based on kung ano nakikita natin because that's just how we're wired. Subconscious programming natin ganun. And we keep seeing life through a set of lenses. So, ito yung lens na nakikita nyo. If you're using this and you see life a certain way, sabi mo, coach, lagi ako yung nasasaktan, lagi ako yung kawawa, lagi. Yeah, what if tanggalin mo to? Then you get a new pair of glasses, or maybe take off your glasses, and you start seeing life differently. So if I were to take like a new set of glasses and I wear it, I'm like, wow. So let's say this is like the awesome glasses. I think awesome glasses, like everything is awesome. Everything is great. It's not fake or false positivity either. But sinabi ni Father Jerry to eh, many of us, sabi niya, you're focusing on the load versus focusing on the Lord. Focus on the Lord, not on the load. Because I was trying to fight for, sabi ko, what if people are watching this and sinasabi nila, um, Father Jerry, hindi mo naintindihan kasi yung pinagdaanan ko o yung pinagdadaanan ko, that we've all gone through something. We've all gone through the finances. We've all gone through the relationship pain and hurt. We've all gone through physical ailments. And I'm not saying, hindi ko na downplaying the hurt and the pain that we all experience, but I'm saying, what other option do we have? Again, shinare ko to sa weekend talk. If we choose one alternative, which is to feel like sabi ni Romel, guilt and shame and anger and sadness, we never get to move forward. We'll never get to move forward. We will stay stuck for the rest of our lives. I think that's all I wanted to share tonight. I don't know kung meron pa akong masasabi, but I think for now, that's all I wanted to share. Na if it's people pleasing, it's so important for you to get to a space where you get to learn to love and appreciate yourself. I'll be sharing some short videos soon. I call it the 60-second mindset reboot. Para ma-reboot yung pag-iisip natin. Di ba? Pag ni-reset mo yung computer, everything like goes back to default again, sort of. Yung mind natin, we have to really reboot it. Kasi ang dami ng junk stuff that has accumulated over the years. And we don't get to see life in a way where we appreciate it. So Father Orbos talked about gratitude as well. We don't know how to get into gratitude anymore. We don't know how to say thank you anymore for anything. But instead, ang dami sa atin, we just got so used to complaining. But also, may nagpost akong friend, sabi niya, parang pag naghahanap tayo ng fault sa ibang tao, it's as if may makuha tayong reward. Like we're so good at fault finding. We're so good at seeing what's wrong with other people, but we never focus that attention towards ourselves and see, I wonder what I can change in myself. I wonder what I can make better sa sarili ko. It's never about us. We're so experts at telling people what's wrong with them, but we don't turn it inward to see, I wonder what I can change about myself that might not be very, very constructive, that might not be very encouraging, that might be misaligning me to source. But so few of us have the humility to look inwardly, but we have the audacity to instead point the finger at other people, and we do it so well. But alam niyo na naman, when you're pointing at other people, apat na daliri pointing right back at you. Now, if you spot it in other people, you also got it. I hope this was helpful sa inyo. I might do this live on my own account as well tonight. I don't know. I want to see if you have questions. By the way, if you're here tonight, meron kayong questions. Might be coaching questions. It might be a life scenario. Why don't you type it in? Maybe I can answer a few questions before I say goodbye tonight. But I'm just so excited because I don't know. It's good energy. I've been the past few days, while I wait for a few people, you might want to ask something. The past few days, wala akong ibang prayer except saying, God, thank you. Like just, God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for what? But life is not perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's never been perfect. It will never be perfect. And yet I say, thank you. Yeah, but relationships are not perfect. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but finances are not perfect. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But when you're saying thank you, it's not a fake thank you. I think many of us say fake thank yous, yung sinasabi natin like, I'm grateful, but you're not really grateful because you're constantly still spotting what's wrong with your life and what's wrong with other people. But we say we're grateful. No, you're not. You're faking gratitude, right? Hi, Eris. Kamusta? Good evening sa'yo. And again, hindi tayo umuusad, but we also energetically feel stuck, right? That's why I wanted to do tong video tonight, because I feel like this is an energy that can get a lot of people unstuck when we're feeling stuck tonight. So anyway, if there's no other questions or no other concerns, I'll leave this up as a replay, and I'll leave this up on YouTube as well so other people can watch. I hope nakatulong sa inyo. Paki-type na lang ano biggest takeaway nyo tonight. I hope this was helpful. I'm excited to see you guys again very soon in one of my live videos. This weekend, 4 p.m., I'm going to be with Ellie Abella, who is a pioneer in biohacking dito sa Philippines. Ano ibig sabihin ng biohacking? She just tries to experiment with so many things for her health and wellness to find the most optimal way of living, the best way to enjoy life with having the best health. So kung may mga kilala kayong nagkakaroon na ng disease, nagkakaroon na ng sakit, you want them to tune in atong Friday 4 p.m. It's going to be a free talk with biohacker Ellie Abella. Salamat sa inyong lahat na nanood. Very helpful. Thank you, Romel. Salamat sa iyo for being here the whole night. Hi, Grace. Kamusta? I'll see you guys this Friday. I'm going to go live on my personal account as well. I feel this is a message that has to be shared tonight. God bless, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. By the way, click yung notification bell so that every time I go live, you'll be notified. Anong gagawin when I go live? I just want to share good vibes, encouragement,